Hey YouTube, this is my video entry for the Todd Walnuts 1000 subscriber contest. Congratulations on reaching 1000 subscribers, man, that's incredible. I'm actually a new subscriber, I only just subscribed today. I was browsing YouTube and I found your channel, I was watching a couple of videos and then I saw this competition and was like, I have to enter because those prizes were awesome. So hopefully you don't mind me entering and I don't come off as too much of a fake fan. But hey, you earned a new subscriber, so that's 1001 subscriptions, so well done. This video is going to be a little bit difficult to do because Todd wants us to answer 10 questions. And not only are these questions hard to answer and narrow down my selections for certain answers, but it's going to be hard to do this all in one continuous take. So either it will work out or it won't, but let's get into this. The first question is, which item from your collection would you save from a burning building? I think Todd actually meant movie collection, but for some reason I thought of statues. So the statue I would say for my collection is my first ever statue. I got it discounted at €30 and that's the Arkham Origins, Joker and Batman statue. So as you can see, it's here. It's really awesome. I only spent like €30 on this and it came with this, an art book, the game and some weird like files and stuff. It's really cool. And this started off a bit of an addiction as well, so yeah, it was kind of a good purchase and a bad purchase because even though I saved money, I ended up buying loads of statues, so I'm broke, but I'm happy. So the next question is, if you were stranded on a desert island and could only bring 3 movies with you, which would they be? So the first movie I would bring with me is my favourite movie of all time, and that is Fight Club. I absolutely love this movie. I've seen it multiple times. I think I'm actually in the double digits of viewings. And every time I watch it, I see something new. So it wouldn't matter if I was on a desert island. I would watch this movie anywhere. I just love it. So it's definitely coming with me to the island. The next movie on the list is Deadpool. A movie that I waited for to come out since 2008. So when it came out and I loved it and everyone else loved it, I was thrilled. I'm so happy. I love when people get into the character that you love. I don't want like to close people off and be like, oh, you're a fake fan. You don't deserve to watch Deadpool. No, man, everyone, like, if you're enjoying this, that's awesome. The more the merrier, so I got the badass steelbook, and this would definitely come to the island. The last one is kind of a combination of 2 great genres, horror and comedy, and it's probably one of the best horror comedies ever made, and that's Shaun of the Dead. I love this movie. I remember when I seen this as a kid, I just put a repeat viewing on all day. I just kept watching it. I couldn't get enough because I love zombies. There weren't so many zombie movies around at the time that I could watch, and this was hilarious. It really turned the genre on its head, and it was just brilliant to watch this everyman going against the zombie apocalypse. So I really, really enjoyed this movie. And you're probably going to hear that throughout this video a lot. I loved that movie, but I mean, this is what the questions are all about. What's your favourite movies and stuff? So I wouldn't pick them if I didn't love them. So the next one is, which CD is currently in the CD player in your car? I don't actually own a car, I commute to college, but my mum gives me a lift every so often, so I use her CD player, so I've been forcing her to listen to the Saw soundtrack. It's just Hallo Zepp repeatedly in the morning, so it's pretty epic, but I'd say she's getting sick of it at this point. The next question is, which movie is currently in your DVD, Blu-ray, VHS player? So the movie at the moment in there is Videodrome because I'm working on a collaboration with Psychic Celluloid Signals to bring you joint reviews. So we're going to be doing Videodrome and Rabid. And at the moment I'm looking at the documentaries on my Arrow video release of Videodrome and they're badass. So I'm just researching those at the moment. Shout out a YouTuber you feel is underrated. Well, I just said them there, Psychic Celluloid Signals. We both started around the same time and they are absolutely fantastic. I learned so much when I watched their videos. Like, they're really informative, they're really educated, and they clearly know a lot more about movies than I do. I'm just some guy who enjoys watching them and talking about them, but they can actually offer up a really great opinion and you should go check them out. They're really, really cool guys. And even making this video collaboration together, we're emailing back and forth, and Josh is such a nice guy. It's really great to work with someone who's just really has a lot to bring to the table and is just really decent, so it's really cool. Who was your first YouTuber you subbed to? It was probably Jeremy Jans, but if I narrow it down to a blue tuber, it was Blu-ray Lantern. He's the one who made me kind of want to start getting into videos. I was watching his videos and I was kind of thinking, I really enjoy this. I like how he just talks about his collection. He's real casual and cool. So that made me want to make my own videos because I figured I could be casual and cool if I tried. So yeah, definitely Blu-ray Lantern, Jeremy Jahns and Spider Geek. If you could meet one film star, dead or alive, who would that be? Do you know, I'd probably meet Brad Pitt because he's made some fantastic movies, and as you can see, Fight Club's my favourite movie, but he's also been in loads of other great movies like 12 Monkeys. I'm trying to think of others. Snatch, and there's way more. I could go into them for ages, like, but my brain's not working right now. But yeah, Brad Pitt has a pretty cool list of movies. Seems like a nice guy, and yeah, I'd say he's pretty cool to hang out with. Oh, Thelma and Louise. There's another one. What is the most overrated and underrated film in your collection? Okay, this is probably where I'm going to start getting the thumbs down, but the movie that I feel is overrated is the one that I saved and was so hyped to watch because I felt so much there was so much hype around it, so I was so excited to see it. So I saved it for Halloween night, and I was really disappointed. That's It Follows. I thought the concept was great. I really liked the characters, and I was going along with the movie thinking it was fine, and then it fell apart for me in the third act. I know the director said it's supposed to be like that and kind of a Scooby-Doo ending because how do you deal with a demonic force? None of us know. I mean, I get that, but I just felt like there was a bit of a leap in how they created their plan. It kind of came out of nowhere, and I don't know, I just wasn't really that into it. It wasn't for me, but each to their own. If you love the movie, that's awesome. Okay, so for movies that I feel are underrated, I have 3 movies here. I'm a huge Kick-Ass fan, and I feel that Kick-Ass 2 is a little bit underrated. As you can see, I have the really cool steelbook here, and I love the art on this. But yeah, the movie just added more to the universe. I'm a huge fan of the comics. I even have a Kick-Ass tattoo on my ankle from issue 8. And yeah, I just feel it was a good sequel. It was a different director, but I thought he did the movie justice. It made me laugh. It had some really cool action, and I think it was unfairly treated because it is a pretty cool movie and it's a fun time. The next movie I have here is Daybreakers. I know it's finding a bit of a following now, but when it came out in the cinema, it didn't really do so well. And I thought it was great. I thought it really put a new spin on the vampire genre where the vampires are the ones dying out because there's not enough humans. Everyone's a vampire, so they kind of reversed how vampire movies usually go down. And Ethan Hawke is great in this movie. I think he's a fantastic actor. So if you want like a supernatural action movie, this is the one to watch. It's pretty cool and it deserves more of a following. Okay, this is going to be the controversial one. For me, I treat this movie as a kids movie and not a comic book movie. That's Fantastic Four. I loved this movie as a kid. I really think they're all charismatic in it. I really like Chris Evans, and I'm absolutely in love with Jessica Alba, so anytime she's on screen, I'm just happy to see her like doing her thing. She's really cool and seems like a nice person in real life. And I thought she played Sue Storm really well. I thought she was really well cast. She actually looks like the comic book character. And Fantastic Four has always been a bit of an out there genre in the comics, like they deal with space, and it's just a fun movie, I think, anyway. I know some people hate it, but each to their own again, I guess. I really do like this movie. Okay, the next question we have is, what is the most overrated and underrated film in your collection? No, it's not. I just did that. Sorry. Okay. Which movie edition in your collection has the best artwork in your opinion? Okay, I have 3 movies here and I love the artwork on all of them. So the first one is the Civil War Steelbook from Zavi. That is incredible. I love Civil War. It's one of my favourite comic books, and I went to see the movie like 3 times in the cinema. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought they did the comic justice. It wasn't exactly page for page, but it worked for the way they'd set up the MCU. So Civil War all the way. That artwork is so cool. The next one is to do with my favourite comic book character, and that's Wolverine. I just really like the artwork on this. It's just kind of cool. Yeah, there's not too much I can say about this artwork. It's just badass, and the movie itself I enjoyed, but I felt like in the end the Silver Samurai was a bit generic the way they made him look. He could have been kind of cooler, and the plot just wasn't really there for me. If I'm being completely If I'm being completely honest, I had more fun with Wolverine Origins. Speaking of which... No! Oh no! Oh well. I'll get to that after the video. The show must go on. Wolverine Origins. I really love this artwork. I thought he played as like a Oh, that's really after throwing me off. It was going so well. Okay, collect myself. Okay. I thought Liev Schreiber, however you say his name, I'd say I'm butchering it, played a brilliant Sabretooth. I thought it was cool in the movie. And I think it's a fun movie. Is it silly? Yes. Is the plot all over the place? A little bit. But the artwork is cool, so that's enough for me. Okay, if you could ask Toddy Walnuts one question, what would it be? Well, if you stuck around throughout all of that video, here's my question for you. Okay, if you could have any director's body of work, like you were responsible for making those movies, whose body of work would you pick? There's a load of them out there, so I'd be interested to see who you pick. And yeah, if you don't understand the question, you can just leave a comment and clarify with me. So thank you for watching, everyone. I'm sorry the video is all over the place. I got really thrown off by all those Look, I'm just gonna leave you. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.